Hi guys, welcome to my Arch Linux SSD that I pop in from time to time. And you won't see this very often, but it will say Plasma, the trash is full, empty it or remove items manually. So I did a right mouse click and then trash everything. So yes, you can see this and it's okay, right? It's just a message and you just clean everything out. So I wanted to remove this guy here, a test for the video, if it's still working and all that. So all the settings, that the sound is good, and some effects you can see. Control H, the button to hide stuff, right? Control H, everywhere, any file manager, any desktop, Control H. So what is this kind of a machine? It looks quite differently. All the effects are a bit strange. You have here the console. This is Arch, right? This is Arch. It's, what was it again? The command, let me think. Yes, got it. The command we need is last minus capital F. And then you know that this SSD was started in 2020. January 2, 2020. So 20, 21, 22, 23. Rolling, that's what I call it, right? We just update and update and update. And it's fun. And it's requires some knowledge from time to time. But there can be jumps, and that's something that people always say. How much do I have to update, right? See with me how much I have updated this one. So January the 2nd, we go here, and then 4, 9, 6, 23 March. 2 months or something like that in between here. March 9, January, February, 2.5. Then we jump from March to May to June to July, then August, and then October, December, right? There are moments that we jump months in time. January, February, then we jump again from March and then April, June, July, August, September, October. Then here a big jump, October to February. October, November, December, January, February. 5 months, right? So it really doesn't matter. You feel like, oh, there's no problem if you let the SSD in this case, let it be on a shelf and don't use it. That's basically what I do with this one. It just sits there waiting for me to pop it in when I've got time. I'll just do that. So here we are, January 2022. Oh my god, and we're now jumping ahead to 2023. Let's watch out here. So this is 23. Yeah, and here 22. So it really is jumping months and months and months and months. So we chose to install Plasma. What did we do with the system? Because I don't know. Minus remove. Are there ArcoLinux stuff in here? Oh yeah, there's ArcoLinux stuff in here. So it's an Arch system, an Arch Linux system, an ArcoLinux.org ISO download, install, and then you add spices to your Arch Linux system, and then of course you can install any of these things. So I'm quite amazed that there's so much on there, but I can also remove a lot of things I see, because there are Arc themes in here. So there's these lot of GTK Arc themes. All these guys are Arc, meaning it's a colorful variant on the Arc GTK theme. But on Plasma, not really such a high topic. Now I wonder, I don't think there's an easy way to get rid of them in some kind of meta package file. Don't think we have created any like that. But let's have a look and search with you. ArcoLinux meta. Did I create that? Oh yeah, ArcoLinux meta arc theme. So if I install that, let's see if it is installed. It is installed. So what if I do then an RS? Yay, right? All the things will be gone after this one. So that's a good thing. Bye. Have a nice life. And then sudo pacman, nothing changes of course because it's not used, those themes. What else? Let's clean it up. We have ArcKDE, this is Plasma, so yeah. Bin, sure. Grub theme, fantastic. Keyring, sure. Left WM, not really. So left WM git goes out. Meta SDM themes, sure. NeoFetch, okay. PaleoFetch, poor. SDM Chili, that's something we can remove. ArcoLinux. Let's see if we have a meta thing for it. Oh yeah, we've got a meta SDM themes. Now if we remove, oh, that was wrong. It's wrong and it's correct and it's wrong, right? So left WM, that's okay. I'm gonna install the meta themes again. Go up again. So arrow up. And then we say -rs. So I got all these guys in one go. But I do need one of them. And the only one true, beautiful ArcoLinux theme is SDM Simplicity. That's the only one I need. It's our currently set, huh? It's so. Oh no, wait a moment. Yep, still need to update. This is an old version. So normally it will be set automatically if we install this one. So, but it is still an old machine now. Let's keep on cleaning before we update this thing. So remove ArcoLinux. What else could I remove? Why is this SDM stuff still there? Let's do it manually then. I know why. We don't have these guys anymore. So this is an old database that's it's looking at. Well, it is installed, but I mean, well, if you update your system, all these guys are gone. Clean up. They were not so nice. And we keep the nice stuff close to us, and the rest we throw away. Nah. Bye. So sudo pacman -r ArcoLinux. We keep the spices. We could remove that as well. Why? Spices is an application that adds the keyring, the repositories, and adds it to pacman. But we have it. Do we? Ctrl-T, update. If you see our lines, then we got it, right? But actually, we only see this guy. Oh yeah, up here is the rest. Why that happened, I don't know. Right, we can fix that if we want to. Wow, 3 GB, right? 3 GB and 10 GB, but only 200 MB for upgrade. No, not yet, not yet. So sudo pacman burp, sudo pacman -remove ArcoLinux stuff. The wallpapers, we can live without the wallpapers of ArcoLinux. We can live without the spices, as I've told you. And SDM materia is something I can live without as well. So these are greeting themes for SDM. Root, I'd like to keep my bash RC. PaleoFetch is not really needed either. It's nice, but it's not needed. And then NeoFetch, I like to have the NeoFetch, the mirror list, keyring, grub theme. Okay, that's it. Nah, clean up. And as you see, we've changed Plasma in many ways. We've put it up here. Big fonts. I have glasses 4 or 5 years ago, reading glasses to be able to actually see what I'm doing, right? But we can change all of this again, of course, in the settings. But first we need to go and have a look at the update. So Ctrl-T. If we update our machine, we say yes, and we say yes. And we're jumping from Linux 2.8 to 617 to 628. We've missed a few. All right. Anything the matter? Now, first of all, things that go wrong is not here yet. Download, of course, things can go down, can go wrong in the download. But let's see. The mirrors, the packages are coming from Osbeck. Last I checked on 2022 in May, right? At that point in time, these were the fastest servers. I did not change anything, and Osbeck is still the fastest server. A message. Right, so that's something to keep in mind. Where are the packages coming from? Voila, that message is sent. And then, yeah, you got your URL. So everything is coming from the first line. And then if it fails, it goes to the second line. If it fails, it goes to the third line. But this is your check, right? The download, that's okay. That's from here. Now we're gonna see if everything is okay. Is that place enough? Package integrity, signing, 4 or 5 lines. This is where you keep your fingers crossed. Third line, fourth line, and then there is the 5th line. I was wondering. And off it goes. Bye bye. So now it's going to update everything. Remember, things can go into your etc scal, and just earlier today somebody said to us again, and for so many times, but we're patient guys, etc scal is empty, right? etc scal is empty. Well, yeah, folder is empty, but Control H, no it's not. Everything with a dot in front of it is basically not visible, so it's hidden, and that's why you need to remember Control H, the H from hidden, right? And all the configurations, if there's anything like awesome BSPWM and all these guys, right? They have the correct code here as a backup, always, if you mess things up in your own home directory. All right. Poof. I said poof. Does not want to close it. Not responding, he says. Terminate application Dolphin. This can happen in many desktops, right? While on XFC that happens as well. If you start updating things and there's a new XFC version coming in, and you say suddenly, hey, what's going on? Sudo reboot, right? Did you try turning it off and on again? That's the main thing you need to remember. Anything that pops up, did you try to reboot it? In the meantime, look at that, how nice that is. In the meantime, I don't know, we could change some stuff, but I actually like what I'm looking at. That's always the thing, right? What you make is what you like. So rising is personal, and my personal opinion is we shouldn't rise, right? ISO developers shouldn't rise. Yes, it should be nice from booting up. Okay, I agree. But then it's up to you to select any of these things and go and venture your way to get the new global themes. And if you're all for Lavanda KDE Light, then it will be Lavanda KDE Light or Dark. And you just click the button, wait for it. This is dangerous what I'm doing because we're updating so many Plasma things, right? So it might not work. Right, so always remember, reboot. So use, haha, everything in black. Ah, it's finished. So there we go. We've got a black system, and the wallpaper is actually kind of nice with it. Is Variety installed? Super. space, is variety installed? It is. Now, lately, I've added var to the system, and var is a command that is basically a script. It's an alias, but it's pointing to a script, and it's part of our system config. Now, if I do cb, let's see if it recognizes my cb, copy bash. Var command is not found. So that means, yeah, I'm used to tiling window manager, so this we can remove probably. Yep. So this has changed. Ooh, all of that has changed. Well, we'll keep it around till next maybe in June or July when I will update this thing again. But we still need to reboot. So a lot of things have been installed. It really is the plasma. And nice stuff for your children. Nice things for yourself as well, maybe, right? I saw Patience there and other stuff. So games. This looks nice. This looks like the old Macs that we have. Well, I'm talking about 30, 40 years ago. Anyway, so Wallhaven, the var thing, the Wallhaven thing is here. Abstract and sci-fi. So I wonder, where did we put it? So etc scal bash rc control find var is not present on this machine. Not that I miss it, but okay, it's something easy to basically do this. And what's this? It just copy pastes over settings for variety. So abstract sci-fi, what I always add as well, lately anyway, not always, simple, has been added to the lines. So these are stuff from Wallhaven. This is a wallpaper. This is a sci-fi wallpaper. Yeah, Darth Vader, right? Nice. Simple, coming in, ladies, right? Often they're ladies, but nah. It's just the tag simple, which is actually quite nice, created if you like GIMP and Photoshop and InDesign and Inkscape things. You can appreciate it. But there's so much more tags. So Wallhaven is where I get the wallpapers. You do exactly the same thing. You get them in as well. Nature, I don't know. Tags. Use a tag. It will tell you if a certain tag does not exist. And yes, I suppose those are nature as well. We better go and switch to simple or to sci-fi, right? So nature is a no-go. Remove. Remove the source, keep the files. Remove the source, delete the files. Choose. All right. So there you go. Have fun with Arch Linux. Have fun to keep rolling and to keep on learning and to keep on looking for nice themes. We've changed our theme now to this. I'll come back in 3 months time and say, oh, maybe I still like it or not, right? Taste, right? All right, have fun.